Hey, everybody. I'm late. I know I'm late. I don't care. I'm late. It's supposed to be yesterday. It's today. Lost track of time yesterday, and I apologize. It's supposed to go up every Monday. Whatever. Welcome to Clumsy Walrus podcast. I'm your host, Niemi. What's up? How's everybody's weekend? How's everybody's Monday? I hope good. Hope your Tuesday's going well as well. So, what we're doing this week is just a little bit of a solo thing. A little bit of a solo show from yours truly. Reason I'm late is actually because I wanted to wait till after the Super Bowl. One, because I wanted to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl, whatever happened. And two, there's always lots of trailers and shit during the Super Bowl. And I also was not staying up to record this because Kristen had to go to sleep for work. So that's why it's this morning. Hopefully I can get a close to an hour for you this week, and we'll get it out to you. Get it out to you before noon. Maybe I can catch you on your end of your day, or if you live somewhere that's West Coast or somewhere else, different time, maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe this morning? I don't know. We'll see what happens. What do I want to talk about first, though? Get some coffee. Good. That's good coffee. Okay, so first things first. The Super Bowl, the big game, as they call it. That happened, and Tom fucking Brady won his 7th Super Bowl. How fucking bananas is that? If you don't follow American sports, I have some overseas listeners. We got some people over there. American football. That's astounding. This guy leaves a team. I don't know too much about it. I don't really follow the news portion of it. I just, watched the Browns, and then I watched the postseason. But apparently he wasn't getting what he wanted up there, so he's like, you know what? I'll go to Tampa Bay. They'll give me a couple of my guys because I'm the greatest football player ever, or greatest quarterback ever. And then he brings them to a Super Bowl, and then they fucking win. That is crazy. Say what you want about the guy, but goat. Jesus Christ. And give Bill Burr credit. He kind of called the coaching strategy that should be played against the Chiefs, and that's kind of exactly what they fucking did. It was crazy. And it worked. So shout out to Bill Burr. Like he needs it. But the trailers. Yes, the trailers. There was the I didn't really pay attention to a lot of the commercials. I just kind of kept my eye on the TV during the commercials for a trailer, and then I kind of went closer to the TV. I went to a small party. Everybody was fine. For those of you worried about COVID, you can't really call it a party. It was just kind of like let's all stand apart and eat wings. Watch a TV across the room. But I'd sneak over to the TV and try to listen to the trailers or whatnot. But I also have them all pulled up on my computer here. I hope you can't hear the clicking of the mouse. That would be fucking annoying. I'm going to mute this, though. I'm probably going to have them playing, though, while the fuck is the... Oh, there it is. While I'm talking about them. And I didn't go... The actual order I went into was just like I fucking looked up an article, so I didn't miss any. That just said... I just typed it... Googled, like, fucking... whatchamacallit? Super Bowl 2021 movie trailers or something like that. And I got an article and it just listed them right there. I'm not going to talk about everything, I don't think. I think I missed a couple, but it's just the kind of the shit that I care about or that looked interesting to me. And one that's, I don't know if it's interesting, to be honest with you. So where should we start? Does it really matter? I don't think it really matters. I'm not really going to build up too much about this. Disney Plus, though. Oh, actually, before I talk about these, I'll save it to the end. Disney Plus, though. They're, I believe this is like their third, if you include The Mandalorian, this is their like third scripted show that's like actual serious shit. I don't mean like animated stuff. I mean like, you know what I mean. Live action. The big stuff. Because of course we've had the 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, which if you haven't watched The Mandalorian, what are you doing? Stop. Watch The Mandalorian. It's kind of ridiculous if you haven't seen it in your Star Wars. If you're a Star Wars fan. Even if you're not though. It's actually very very well made show too. New technologies and shit. It's crazy. So then WandaVision's currently happening, and I'll talk about that. I'll probably wrap the show up with how WandaVision's going so far, because that show is right up my alley. It's kind of seems split on the internet. Some people are like, nah, I'm out. And other people are like, this show's so fucking weird. Oh my God. I'm digging the show so far. For sure. So, this first trailer, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So this trailer is pretty dope. Apparently, or I think, not apparently, I think I know, Kevin Feige was on record saying that this is less like a show and more like one big movie, which it looks like it. Looks very expensive. Like those, I mean, you can tell it's a digital double, like not as well as Endgame, which I don't understand, because I'm talking about the Falcon opening scene, because they should have all the assets from everything anyway. So why not just put there's Zemo with the iconic mask. Now I don't know too much about what's who they're like the people with the masks. So if they're good or bad, I don't know. I know Zemo's not good. He's from, of course, Civil War. That shot's weird. That close-up shot, I get it, but I don't know. And then Peggy Carter's, granddaughter? She's back. It's a big halftime show, it looks like. They do some cool things with Falcon's wings, though. They're very, how can I say this? Whoever's doing that kind of knows, like, they must be a gymnast or something. And like, well, how would if I had wings or whatever, how could this be cooler? That opening shot's cool, or the title screen's cool too. And then they have this little bit at the end where they have a staring contest. Looks like it's gonna be funny. Hopefully it's not like over the top funny though. Hopefully it's more like the espionage stuff that the Cat movies are usually known for, you know. I mean, in my opinion, other than Infinity War and Endgame, they're my favorites. For sure. Cat movies. It's as far as the original ones, I think Iron Man's still better. I think that's on my list. Go back and find that episode where I ranked all of them before Endgame came out. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm stoked on this one. I'm pretty excited for it. And March 19th? Is that what that said? Which means, where's this calendar app? March 19th. Today's February 9th. So that means, episode 6 of WandaVision's this weekend? So 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're given 2 weeks in between. No, there's got to be a 10th episode of WandaVision then. If it's streaming March 19th, you have that week buffer where you can, on the 12th, where you can release that Legends show Disney Plus has and do it on Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is probably what they'll do. But I don't see. There's those rumors that WandaVision has like a secret 10th episode they didn't tell anybody about. I bet there is. 2 weeks in between these shows doesn't make sense. 1 week does. I wouldn't have gone back to back for sure. But I don't know. That just seems. Am I doing that math right? It's episode 6 this week, right? So 6 is the 12th February. 7 would be the 19th of February. 8 would be the 26th of February. And 9 would be the 5th of February. Oh, no, I did that wrong. Okay. So there is 1 week and then the 19th. So maybe there isn't. And if there is, they might do it like they might do it where they just drop 2 on that last Friday. They're like, surprise, it's blah blah blah, or the last episode's just like an hour or an hour 10 long. That makes sense. We'll talk about WandaVision at the end of the show, though. Moving along. Fast and Furious 9 trailer. Or Super Bowl spot, big game spot, whatever you want to call it. This is the movie. This is like, I think this is the first one that when pandemic hit, they were like, nope, going back a year. Fuck y'all. We'll see you in 2021. They didn't do this what the other companies did, where everybody was like, nah, we'll push it back 6 months. We'll push it back 8 months. Oh, and then that time comes and they're like, we're pushing it back another 4 months. No, they were just like, right off the bat, they're like, nope, next year. Which makes sense because they make so much fucking money across the pond and the rest of the world. Those Fast and Furious movies clean up overseas, and they do not want to lose out on those ticket sales. Right. Everybody says movie theaters are dead, or they're going to die, or we have to get ready for it, and that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Everybody's like, oh, we got so used to watching everything at home. Yeah, but when everything opens back up, everybody is going to want to actually do shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to go do shit. I don't want to keep eating fucking DoorDash. You know what I mean? I want to go to a goddamn restaurant. Wear a mask. Fuck. It's so annoying. Anyway. Try not to be negative. Try not to be negative, Dale. Try not to be negative, Mr. Niemi. I don't think that clipped. And if it did, sorry. The way I record my show is I go a little louder because whenever I listen to a podcast, I don't want to go all the way up. I would rather turn you down than wishing I could turn you up. So I record a little loud so you can choose to turn it down. If I yell, I try to do that off the mic, though. If you listen to this show a lot, I steal things from other people all the time. I think you can probably figure out which catchphrases I use from other people. Anyway, Fast and Furious 9. I thought the movie was called Fast 9. Is it Fast and Furious 9? Oh, this is by One Media, though, so it's not Universal's actual YouTube channel. Anyway, I haven't been paying attention to this at all. It's a short one, though, so I think this one's only this one's only like 36 seconds or something like that. So it looks like the original house is getting rebuilt. Whole gang's back. Han's back. Michelle Rodriguez, Ludacris, everybody. Except for Paul Walker, of course. Charlize Theron's back in this one. So, John Cena. John Cena is, I believe, playing Vin Diesel's like brother that's worse than him. That for some reason in the last 12, 15 years of these movies coming out, we've never known he had a brother till now. It's fine, though. These movies are fucking superheroes with their special abilities are cars. That's all these movies are. It looks like there might be the movie might start off with them being legit. They're on an actual racetrack. So maybe and they talk about in this trailer that they missed the life. They missed the life of crime or whatever. F9, the Fast Saga. It's fine. It looks silly. I mean, they're all silly. They're all fun. When you jump a fucking Lamborghini across 3 buildings and no one dies, then you know. Or when The Rock throws a fucking torpedo with his bare hands. Those movies are so fun though. Fuck. All right. Next one. All right. So in the past I've been known to not really dig anything from M. Night Shyamalan. I was one of those people that got to the point where I was like, I don't like any of these movies. Why do I continue to watch them? The Happening. It's the plants. God, so bad. But then the trailer for Split comes out. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And we go see. James McAvoy looks like he's acting his ass off. Let's go. Movie rules. Movie's amazing. God, Split is so good. I think I clipped there too. My bad. Turn that master down a little. I'm getting too excited this morning. Getting too excited. Coffee's really working for me. And spoilers for Split. If you didn't know anything about Split, it turns out to be a secret Unbreakable sequel. Ugh, it's so good. Oh, the ending of the movie is so fucking good. And then it comes out Glass. Glass isn't as good as Split, but I think it's because the hype was built. I do love the end of Glass, though. Again, spoilers for Glass if you haven't seen it. These movies are years old. Watch them. Or just, say la 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 for the next 10 seconds. They actually did have powers. It's fucking crazy. And there's like this secret government. Okay. I said 10 seconds. I'm done. Sorry. Go see. Watch. Actually, you should watch all three of them. How can you watch all three of them? Let's see. Let's see here. You're wrong. Sorry, texting Kristen back. So not a sponsor, but I use this app called Just Watch. And Just Watch is you search a movie or TV show, and it's like tells you where you can either stream it for free or rent it. So let's look up Unbreakable. Stop texting me. Shit. Stream. You need a Cinemax subscription for free. Rent it on everything, though, and buy it on everything. Except for Apple. Can't get... that's interesting. Unless this is wrong, but it doesn't say iTunes. Usually it lists iTunes. And not in 4K. Doesn't surprise me when it came out 21 years ago. Okay, so, and then Split. Let's see that. Let's see where you can watch that one. Fubu. FX Now or DirecTV. You can rent this one on Apple TV. Let's see about. I want to say Glass is on like HBO Max. I thought I saw it on there. Nope. Just to rent. Just to rent on a bunch of shit. Sorry. Download again, not a sponsor, but Just Watch. Really great app. Especially if I'm looking for something specific. I'd be like, I don't want to scroll through all these fucking apps. Let me just go right to the one where it's at. Or immediately know that it's unavailable and I can't. So, again, no one's paying me to say this. I just really dig the app. It's very useful. But I'm sorry, you can't watch any of those for free. So, or on your streamers or whatever. But I'm sure there's people that listen that steal content. So, the other thing I like what he did with the title, I don't know if this is intentional, but if you put all three titles together, it's Unbreakable Split Glass, which is kind of cool. It's also each character. Unbreakable is about Bruce Willis's character, David Dunn. Split's about James McAvoy's character, the Horde. And Glass is obviously about Samuel Jackson's character, Mr. Glass. Anyway, M. Night Shyamalan had come back with The Visit, which I don't think I've ever seen The Visit. And then they got money I think he paid for Split, and Split did fucking great. So then I think he paid for Glass too out of his own pocket. Okay, he's been doing that shit for a while though. And then what do you do? Oh, he has this show on Apple TV Plus called The Servant, which is just getting rave reviews and got picked up for another season. I think that's airing like now or something. He's been on a bit of a Shyamalan renaissance, whatever. I can't believe. I hope I'm the first one. I can't be the first one that did that joke, right? I can't be. It's impossible. Shyamalan renaissance. Fuck yeah. Anyway, I didn't even know he was making this movie, and it's a movie called Old. And It seems kind of dope. It looks It looks like they went to location. I'm sure there's some CG backgrounds and shit to make it look more remote. But it looks like they went on location. And it seems like the premise of the movie is all of these kids, all of these people that go to this beach start to like rapidly age. And it's M. Night Shyamalan, so you know there's going to be a twist or whatever. What's actually happening to these people. I don't know, but there's like a woman that's like all of a sudden pregnant, and then there's a kid that was like 6, and then he's like a teenager. Doesn't make any sense. But of course, that's a good trailer, I guess, right? A good trailer is like you're not really sure what's going on, but you're intrigued, and then there's a woman shaking on the ground. So I don't know if it like accelerates diseases or kind of looks like towards the end it does. I don't know. It's called Old though. Look at the trailer. I'll link all these trailers in the description too, by the way, just so you know everybody is doesn't have to go like searching around. I mean, even though you don't have to be that lazy and you have a fucking supercomputer and you're probably listening to this on a supercomputer that fits in your fucking pocket. You can go to the YouTube app, search this shit. Anyway, should I even talk about this one? I don't know if I want to even talk about this one. This one was very disappointing to me when I watched this trailer. And I was like, I wasn't going to watch it anyway, the show. It's a trailer about a show. I wasn't going to watch it anyway because I'm not paying for another fucking app just to watch a show. But this Clarice show does not look good to me. And I hate talking shit on stuff like this, but it does not look good to me. Whoever's playing her, it seems like she's trying to do a Jodie Foster impression with the voice. They're being way too literal in this trailer. I don't know if this has anything to do with the show or if this is just like they just made a Super Bowl ad. But she's like telling the story about when she was a little girl, she tried to save a lamb, and then it's all dramatic. I mean, it looks beautiful, but like it's all dramatic and everything, and explaining about all these lambs going to slaughter. Now, I'm just talking shit on it. I also didn't read these books, so like this might have been a big, and that's why it's called that. And she doesn't. I don't know, but then the moths, whatever the moths are called, the cool one with the skull in the back, or it looks like a skull in the back, like. Literally, like a bunch fly out, and then when it goes to her face, one's covering her mouth, like the book, like the cover of the poster or whatever of Silence of the Lambs. It seems so on the nose. I don't know. It just seems so on the nose. But I guess maybe I don't know. These CBS All Access shows, they're holding strong. Yeah, you have to get this. Or is it not is it on regular TV? I thought it was only on CBS All Access. Huh. I guess not. Maybe they decided to go on regular TV, and maybe that's why it's so on the nose. U.S. air date, February 11th. Huh. I could have sworn this was a All Access show. I don't know. I wonder if they'll eventually get Mads Mikkelsen to show up as Hannibal, though. That'd be cool. Because that show's fucking creepy. I don't know. I don't like talking shit too much. So, especially on like stuff that I haven't seen yet. So, I'm not going to spend any more time on that. This other thing, though, is cool. I really don't like to watch too many trailers, but because we haven't been able to go to the movies and stuff, like, I stay away from certain ones though. Like if it's like a big deal type of movie, like something like Mank or something like that, I'll like not. I watched the Auto trailer on fucking Netflix or something, so Kristen could see if she's interested in watching it. But usually the movies that I'm excited to see for like that are like, I mean, all movies are important, but you know what I mean. The big movies, you know, the contenders, you know what I mean? The awards contenders, all the shit that comes out in December usually. not blockbusters is kind of what I mean by that. So I haven't actually seen any trailer for this movie except for the Super Bowl ad. And I think I'm going to keep it that way because it's only 28 seconds, something like that. But this Raya and the Last Dragon from Disney animation. This looks beautifully animated. Very, very, very beautiful. And it just looks good. I mean, I love Asian culture. And, like, she's riding on that big, like, roly-poly looking thing. And, man. And then they have, like, the dragon. Dragon looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I should probably look the cast up, though. They got to have all Chinese cast members, right? 2021, they got to have all fucking Asians, right? Raya and the Last Dragon features an outstanding voice cast, including Kelly Mary Tran, yep, as the voice of intrepid warrior Raya. Awkwafina, I knew that was her, as the dragon. Gemma Chan. Daniel Day Kemp. Yeah, so Sandra Oh, yeah. So they it seems like they did a pretty good job with casting on this as far as wokeness is concerned. Which, I mean, come on. If it's clearly about, like, Asian heritage, why are you going to have somebody that's not from, whatever. I don't want to be too woke on this show because I also say horrible shit. So it's kind of hard to talk about. Anyway, the trailer looks dope. I think it looks animated very well. It looks fun. I mean, Disney animation's usually what, eight times out of 10 it's good. They got some, you know, they're not as on as Pixar, of course, but it looks good though. Looks expensive. Looks like they took the time on it. The way the dragon's animated too is cool. That long type of wingless dragon that can fly. I don't know. Raya and the Last Dragon. I think that one's coming for Premiere Access, right? Is that what that said? Yeah. So, $30 though. Is that what Disney Plus's Premium Access is going to cost? Is it $30 per movie, like they did with Mulan? Or was Mulan the thing like, maybe we shouldn't charge that much. Maybe we should charge $20. I don't know. I'm more on the train of HBO Max with the I paid HBO $15 a month for like the last 10 years. Like, even when my parents switched and like, we're not getting HBO anymore. Like, what if I pay for it? I'll just give you the $15 a month. I've been paying for HBO for a long fucking time. And I feel rewarded with all these day and date releases. Alrighty, last trailer we're going to talk about is this thing I've never even heard of either. It's called Nobody with Bob Odenkirk. I don't think I'm going to pay money for this, to be honest with you. It looks like a fun action movie, but then some of the writing seems like real funny, like too funny, like over the top funny for this. Christopher Lloyd's in it, though. That's fucking dope. He's getting up there, huh? He looks old. So old. I don't know. It's called Nobody. It is rated R, though. Only in theaters April 2nd. Who the fuck is going to a movie on April? In the majority of the country, I mean. Like, I live in South Carolina, and I have got to drive a long fucking time to go to a movie. I think. Because we got all Regals. All Regals. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that movie too much. Look up the trailer. It's fine. It's just fine. I should have left all those tabs open, though, so I could link them. Damn it. What an asshole. I can't believe I fucking did that. Ugh. History. This will work. Maybe not. Damn it. Official trailer, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That worked. That one worked. We're figuring it out, kids. We're getting this. Maybe this history is going to work. What else did I do? Fast 9. I did that one right. I click on this right? Maybe not. Not really loading. There she is. There she is. What else? I really don't want to go back and listen to this shit so I can get all these links. There's old. Oh, man. How many did I talk about? All right. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Fast 9. I'm sorry I'm doing this right now. Whatever. You're probably screaming, you just fucking said this. Clarice? Is that the next one? I think so. Maybe I should pause it while I'm doing all this. Nah. You guys are getting it for free. You can listen to how the sausage is made. You can listen. Raya and the Last Dragon. What's the last one? Nobody? Did I do that good? Did I get all of them? Falcon, Fast 9, Old Clarice, Raya. I think I did get all of them. And nobody. Huh. That's probably right. All right, if I missed one, fuck you. Alrighty. We're at about 30, a little over 30 minutes. Gonna take a break. I'm gonna get some more coffee. Won't be that long. You'll never even know that it happens. Well, actually, maybe I might start putting the that fucking let's all go to the movies lobby thing in between. A little intermission could be my shtick. It does get you a copyright claim on YouTube, though. So if you're watching on YouTube and there's just a big hole of silence there, that's because I have to remove this song in order to hopefully one day get monetized on that fucking platform. Good segue, Niemi. Good segue. I'm doing the YouTube thing, and portion is coming soon, and I'm going to do clip outs and stuff like that because that's what everybody seems to be doing. So it'll be the top link in the description of the show. Go just subscribe to the YouTube channel. I can't change the URL or anything until I get like 1,000 subscribers or some shit like that. I don't know. So it's my name right now, but it will eventually be Clumsy Walrus's official channel, and I'll probably do another clips channel too. But subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you'd rather listen to it on YouTube. So that's YouTube. If you'd rather listen to this on a different app, but I'm not on it, let me know. Shoot me an email at clumsywalrusshow@gmail.com, and I will make sure I'm on that app, unless it's Anchor, because the last time I used that, it fucked me up. But that might be user error. And as always, on the Apple Podcasts, rate and review, please. It greatly helps me rise in the ranks and get the show noticed by more people, and then we can grow this audience and maybe do some cool shit. Patreon's still not ready, so don't worry about that. I'm probably even going to take the link out of the whatever, and I don't even know if it's still published or not. I would see if I can pause it and rework it or whatever. So don't worry about the Patreon. But yeah, take a quick break. Enjoy the next 40 seconds of dancing sodas and concession, and I'll be right back. Talk a little WandaVision. Thanks. And we're back. Hi, everybody. All right, so to get this show, let's move along here. I think I might have to load up my Disney Plus on here, so I can. I'm recording everything, right? Waves, yes. Okay, I had to double check. So I can intelligently talk about these episodes of WandaVision. Oop, there it is. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, so I probably can remember most of this stuff. Buttons, you can't scroll I see how they did it. All right, so how's everybody feeling about WandaVision so far? people listen to this show, at least you like it. You don't like it, not for you. Are you still watching it just to see what happens because you're invested? I mean, anyone that's like a Marvel fan, like MCU fan, I'm sure you're just, even if you don't really like it, you're still probably pushing through just to see how it all connects. But I'm digging it. I mean, right after the first, I think they released the first 2 episodes in the same week. And after that hour of television, I was just like, yeah, this show's fucking creepy and weird. And I'm loving the aspect ratio changes and all that shit. They're doing some cool shit with this show, in my opinion. So, a little bit of, did I talk about this already? I didn't. What did we talk about? What did Kristen and I talk about? I mean, we might have talked a little bit about it. I didn't tag it, though. You'd think I'd tag it. Huh. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. If I already talked about it, I'm sorry. Yell at me. Send me an email for once and yell at me. So this first, maybe I didn't talk about it in depth. So that's what we'll do here. We'll talk about it in depth a little bit, just to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Plus, it's content, right? So the first episode's called "Filmed Before a Live Studio Audience," and it's named that because they fucking actually did it. So if you watch the episode, there's like I'm really not going to get into too many spoilers, by the way. Just to, it's not going to be like crazy spoilery. But filmed before a live studio audience is the name of the episode, and they actually did it. And in that episode, there's a lot of like old school sitcom practical effects that they do. Like there's at one point, like Wanda's in the kitchen, and all of this shit is floating all around her, and you can kind of see the strings, like it's on purpose. It's 4:3 aspect ratio as well, and in black and white, which is neat, and they do all the tropes and stuff. But there's some creepy shit that happens too in that episode. There's creepy shit that happens in all these episodes, to be honest with you. Episode 2 is "Don't Touch That Dial." In an effort to fit in, WandaVision perform a magic act in their community talent show. Okay, so this is kind of more of the more in line with the first episode. It's still 4:3 and it's still black and white. And they just do like a kind of like a Bewitched type of episode. Every episode is kind of like based on it's got other shit sprinkled in too, but it's like mainly based on like a classic sitcom. They do a lot of practical stuff in this episode too. And it kind of, I think at the end of the "Don't Touch That Dial" is where you first get a glimpse that somebody's watching them, like watching the show that she's putting on or whatever. Then episode 3 is now in color. And all of a sudden, Wanda's like super fucking pregnant, like crazy pregnant. And then shit starts getting even more weird. So like you start hearing the dialogue. It's the way people are speaking, especially the nosy neighbor Agnes. Like the way people are speaking in this show is like some of them know what's going on and some of them don't. And as we get through the season, like, you realize that there's a whole lot more fucking going on than what this weird town is like. Now in color, it's episode 3. That I believe at the end of that episode, yes. So at the end of that episode, they have 2 kids. All of a sudden, they have twins, Billy and Tommy. And then the show opens up a little bit more after that episode. Because in episode 4, it's called "We Interrupt This Program." And now this episode, I believe the majority of it is in full HD, regular, modern style of shooting. And this is everything that's happened to the sword part of the show through episodes 1, 2, and 3. So, hence the title of the episode, "We Interrupt This Program." And then 5, of course, is on a very special episode, which has a cool cameo at the end and a lot of other creepy shit with sword. And now we're bouncing back a little bit Like the show kind of like started slow, and then once the end of episode 3 hit, and then beginning of episode 4, we've just been like kind of on the gas pedal these last 2 episodes, and I don't expect next week's or this coming Friday actually. I don't expect that to change too much. I think we're going to keep going full steam ahead on the show. And like I said, I'm not going to get too spoilery. It's just know that it's weird and it's funny, and like sometimes the dialogue's badly written on purpose because they're doing like that era. Like every episode so far, except for we interrupt this program, of course, is like a different era of sitcom, and they like base that on what was popular then. So I don't know if you're listening to this and you watched the first 2 episodes and you're like, is this all it's gonna fucking be? And you bailed. I would jump back in and catch up. Apparently this is only supposed to be 9 episodes long. So this coming Friday is episode 6. So we're moving. We're getting there. And then interested to see what this Luke Skywalker at the end of Mandalorian level cameo is that these actors are talking about. Whether that's just to get people to watch the show, or if it's the one theory that I've subscribed to is from a channel called The Real Rejects. I'm sure if you listen to this show, you're probably know who they are. One of the guys on that show has on that channel has a theory that the big cameo is going to be Charles Xavier's Professor X, which would be fucking crazy if they were just like used WandaVision to just be like, oh, the X-Men are here, blah blah blah. Because for those of you that are nerds like me and actually watched the Disney investor thing, Kevin Feige did say Fantastic Four is coming, but he didn't say shit about the X-Men. So there's all these rumors about casting and everything like that, and Wanda's got ties in the comics to the X-Men directly. So I think we're getting mutants, honestly. I think this is going to be I think the multiverse of madness is going to have something to do with mutants. I think this is how we're getting mutants in the picture. Honestly, that's how I feel. It's my guess. But I have a little more. I don't have a little more. He's got a little bit more on that video where he thinks it's Professor X, and I didn't really think of all that shit. But after I watched it, I was like, yeah, that all makes a lot of sense. And then when they cross-reference a bunch of like different interviews and stuff, and to be fair though, all actors can fucking lie. They're all bullshit artists because they have to be. They sign all these people get cast in these movies and these shows and everything, especially with the MCU and Star Wars and shit. They all got to sign NDAs. Can't say fucking dick about what they're doing. So if somebody has an interview with Patrick Stewart, like Sir Patrick Stewart today, and he's just like, no, I'm not in that show, that'll be the headline. Patrick Stewart denies being in the show, and then fucking lo and behold, the last episode will air, and he'll like roll in the sick X-Men wheelchair and be like, I've been doing this to you the whole time, Wanda, and then everyone will be like, oh, he lied, but like he's gotta lie. He has to. That's how the fucking business works. And Disney seems to be getting better at, getting better, not the best yet, but they seem to be getting better at the whole keeping shit under wraps. Grogu, if you will. Nobody knew anything about that little yodeling until fucking the end of that episode. Everybody was like, what the fuck? And that's because they trusted Favs not to fucking, don't put no toy. He said, don't put any toys out, blah, blah, blah. Don't include it in anything. We're not even going to tell you what its name is until halfway through the second season. So don't fucking worry about it. And then it worked. And now everybody on the internet that's a nerd has a fucking Grogu thing from Hot Toys or a plush or something. You know what I mean? It became the biggest thing on the planet because you kept it a surprise. Ugh. All right, that's my fucking rant for today. We're sitting at 45 minutes. Well, probably a little later because I gotta add that Intermission song in there. Was there anything else that I wanted to discuss? I'm trying to think. Oh, that's right. Two things, and then we'll wrap this bitch up. Okay. Two things. One, let me double check and make sure that I have the right title. I could go to the movies. No, fuck that. I'm not getting this fucking virus. Fuck that. That's so, ugh. It's the last thing I need right now. Because then Kristen can't work for 2 weeks and has to use all the sick time. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. But let me make sure that. Yeah. Okay. So the next day and date, which will be the first of the special Talkin Movies episodes, is this Friday, I believe. Judas and the Black Messiah. It's coming to HBO Max. It's one of them day and date titles. And it comes out this Friday. So here's the deal this week. I'm not going to promise a Talkin Movies on that day, because I have made a lot of promises on the shows that I've never kept, and I need to make sure that what I said I'm going to do, I'm going to do. So this is this Monday's episode, even though it's going up on Tuesday. And then Friday's going to be a commentary track. I'm not sure what it's going to be. It might just be me doing Hellboy by myself, because I don't. Last time I wanted to do Hellboy, Kristen didn't really want to do it. That's why we did American Pie instead for the first one. But I did promise Hellboy, so Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy. So the Talkin Movies for Judas and the Black Messiah will either come out over the weekend after everybody. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll plan for like a late Sunday release, or do a like a Tuesday morning or something like that. So you'll get a regular show on Monday. I think Kristen and I are actually going to record a regular show either today or tomorrow. So that'll be already locked in the bag. I'm not waiting for anything special for that. So that Judas and the Black Messiah will be the first of the Talkin Movies for HBO Max day and date releases. Remember, it is on HBO streaming, or you can go to a theater if they're open near you. But it is only on the platform for 31 days. That's how HBO is doing this shit. So you get day and date release, but it's not just on HBO Max forever. Like, once the release date hits, you get 31 days to watch it, and then it disappears for a while because they got to sell some DVDs, motherfucker, and some Blu-rays. So the first that gives you guys the weekend. Sign up for a free trial or some shit. I don't even know if they might not even be doing the free trial actually. So forget I said that. But I mean, it's worth it. And Judas and the Black Messiah, I don't know if you know this, but this movie looks fucking awesome. Got an all-star fucking cast in it too. So like come on, dude. Daniel Kaluuya, Martin Sheen's in this. Lil Rel's in this. Like Stanfield, Jesse Plemons, Dominique Fishback. Like, this movie looks fucking great, dude. It really fucking does. And it's I believe it's distributed by Warner Brothers, but who put it together? Production company's Macro. I don't even know who that is. Proximity. Okay, well, it looks awesome. Looks so good. So it's HBO Max, and we're in theaters if it's open. It gives you the whole weekend to watch it, especially HBO Max, dude. If you're going to fucking pay, I mean, honestly, if you just got a month of HBO Max, that means you're paying $15 to watch Judas and the Black Messiah, which if you're going to the theater with one other person, how much would you be spending? 50, 60 bucks, especially with concessions. So, I mean, 15 bucks is kind of a fucking deal. And just keep it because it's like one a month. Again, not sponsoring the show, but I mean, like if you think about it, and they got, like HBO Max has so much shit on there. It's like my favorite streaming service right now. I always go on there to see what new shit that's added. It's got it's got all those hubs with like the Turner Classic Movies section alone is worth it. They have some fucking titles in that fucking app. I don't know. To me, it's worth it. But that being said, the first will be Judas and the Black Messiah, and that will probably come out Tuesday morning. Second Talkin Movies will be out Friday sometime. That's I want to say it's going to be Hellboy, but I stay tuned to the social media accounts. Those are all linked below. Follow us on all over the place. It's at Clumsy Walrus or Clumsy Walrus Show on everything. I think Clumsy Walrus Show on Instagram and Clumsy Walrus on Twitter, I believe. Don't forget about the YouTube channel. That's linked top of the description. And I think that's going to do it for me for this week. I got almost an hour out of me. So I think I'm getting better at these solo shows. Let me know how I did. Send me an email. And if there's anything you guys want to talk about or anything like that, you can email that too. Or hit me up on social media or hit the show up on social media, anything. All that stuff's linked in the description. Like I said earlier, don't forget to rate and review on Apple Podcast. It helps the show out so much. And if you're listening on SoundCloud, thanks. Don't forget to like and comment there. That'd be dope. And if I'm not on an app you listen to, let me know, and I'll try to get on that app. If I am on an app you listen to, and it's not on on Apple Podcasts, rate and review there if they have that option. We're also on Spotify for you people that use that service. Again, show is always free. Thanks for listening. Don't really know what else to say, guys. Not really sure what else to do. So, thanks for hanging out with me this morning or tomorrow morning or this evening when you're cooking dinner. Whatever you whenever you decide to take the show in your ears, I appreciate you. Don't forget about the everything I said about the subscribing and everything like that. It helps me. It helps me so much. Tell your friends too. If you're like, hey, I listened to this podcast called Clumsy Walrus, and the guy's funny and knowledgeable about movies, so you should listen to it. And then like share them a link with like the Bump app. The Bump app. You remember the Bump app? It's ridiculous. All right. So for everybody here at the Walrus Studios, thank you so much for listening. I've been your host, Dylan Niemi, and thanks for listening to The Walrus. I'll see you on Friday with a commentary. Bye.